Hey everybody. I hope everybody is having a really awesome Monday. We're gonna fix these brows up right quick while we wait on everybody to get on. I haven't been live in a while. I've just been doing videos. I'm using an angled brush with there's shade. It's actually a pressed powder, and it's the shade Marvelous, I believe. It's been working really well for my brow game.
We don't know that.
And I'll pop on to say hey. If you're catching me for the first time, you can go ahead and do #newbie. That'd be really helpful so I can reach out to you. I do some fun giveaways and stuff all the time. Ooh, look how clean that was. I don't know, that gets me every time. I love it.
Who feeds fish? That's just weird, right?
My kids are in the background, well, the boys are, and they're watching YouTube. He says, who feeds fish? Let me just brush it out. These brows are not working out very well for me today. What is going on here? What's going on? Don't open that door. They can wait. I see somebody's on, but I don't know who it is yet. So if y'all come on, say hi. I'm just doing my brows and gonna put my primer on while I wait for everybody to get on, because I have some really awesome news. So I used the Glorious Touch face primer. It's going to create a barrier between my skin and the makeup so that my makeup doesn't sink into my pores or cling to any dry patches I have. This stuff is actually really moisturizing. It's a silicone base, so it meshes really well with any product that you put over top of it. Just about dry and worked in. These brows are driving me nuts today. What's going on? Okay, that's better. Hey, TC. I just did my brows and I did my primer. I'm just waiting for it to kind of set. So I used the pressed powder in Marvelous for my brows today. Usually I have a whole other like I use a brow pencil. I use 2 different brow pencils. What else do I use? There's a brow palette. I use either one of those, but today we're just going to do a really, really simple thing. So really quick, Marvelous pressed eyeshadow. I used the Glorious Touch Face Primer and I put that on and I let that sit. You made it. Yeah, I try to come on like around like 11, but like the summertime has me all kinds of messed up right now. But I know that you two wanted to see some different things, so I figured I'd have at least both of y'all on today. So I'm just waiting for some other people to pop on real quick so that I can share this awesome opportunity with you guys. Also, the kudos is real good. So what are y'all up to today? Are you working today, TC? How are you feeling with the baby Eva? Oh, the kids, oh gosh. Yep, I have all 6 of mine. Plus my niece, so 7 kids. Yep. That's fun. They all are like complaining about the smallest things too. Like, I don't think they're all happy at one time, except for this moment right now. And I probably just jinxed it. You're at work now, TC? I don't know, the job seems really interesting to me, and it actually sounds like pretty fun. 12 weeks, 4 days. That's amazing that you're not getting the morning sickness. I only had it with Lily. None of the other ones. I was fine with all the other ones. Oh yeah, those fights are coming. Okay. So like I said, I did the primer. And hey Jen, I'm gonna wave at you. So I did my brows with the Marvelous. If I could talk, the Marvelous eyeshadow press. I give up. I was like this on stories this morning too. We're transitioning the boys into their own beds, and I'm not sleeping. So I'm pretty sure my speaking is not there. Aw, thanks for sharing. Anyway, I totally forgot what I was saying. That's awesome. It's so amazing when you find like your spot in life, like what you're good at in your career. Like, it's amazing. It makes a world of difference, especially like in your success and your determination. And that's what I'm going to talk to you guys about today. One kid this morning until 7. Okay, so I did the Marvelous eyeshadow. I'm gonna get this right. Let me pull this out. Let me pull this out. Let me see here. Just knocked it out. Okay, it is. It's Marvelous. So, okay, so I used the Marvelous Press Shadow on my brows. I did the, thank you. I did the primer on my face, and I let that sit as I was talking to you guys. So the kudos this month is a liquid touch foundation or a pressed powder foundation, a full-size bottle of rose water, and I just blinked again. Oh, a blush of your choice, and it's only $69. It's amazing. And then when you get in my bulk order, you get no taxes and free shipping. So I'm going to show you guys, I use the pressed powder every single day. And I actually use it to set my, I think I use lace. I think I use lace in the stick foundation. And I use that to set it every day. So today, since I've done my primer, I'm going to, okay. I'm going to show you guys how to use it as just foundation. So, hey, Aunt Dina. There's my photography stuff. Oh my gosh. I can never get my pictures just right. I started using an editing app, which is fun. Like, not for like editing my makeup or my face or anything. It's editing like the background lighting and stuff. Like, I don't... Speaking of lighting, like I always have an issue with my window, and I know I'm always saying that I'm going to change the space, but I hope that you guys can see this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a big fluffy brush, and Unique does have one, I just don't have it with me right now. But if you guys want that link, I can send that to you as well. But I'm going to use a big fluffy brush, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to swirl that into the foundation, and tap off the excess, and you just brush it on. Like, look at the coverage already. The only thing I have on is the primer. It also comes with an application pad, so you could use that as well. I've done that before. So I'm just going to dust this all over my face like I would any other foundation. And I have those dry patches, and the primer is going to keep all of this powder from settling into any creases or any of the dry patches that I have. Oh, that one might make me sneeze. So I'm just using it like I would any other powder. Down my neck because nobody wants a mask. Yes, if you're using any type of foundation for any type of coverage at all, you want to use small circular motions. Whatever, like, I know it sounds silly, but your hand will determine the speed. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I know what kind of coverage I'm going for. I know I want full coverage no matter what foundation I'm using, even with the pressed powder. So I know that no matter what, my foundation is going to cover my face. So if I do, you know, like longer brushes, or if I do smaller, kind of with a lighter hand, I know that no matter what I do, it's going to apply the way that I want it to. Then this is the actual routine that you want. Like I said, like, it doesn't matter what skin type you have, as long as you use that primer and you're using the right technique, you won't have a problem with any of your foundations. So even with this pressed powder, like I said, I use the stick foundation, and then I set it with the powder. So I mean, it's just up to you. I know that starting out, I went a little slower than what I do now. Like when I do my pre-recorded videos, I tend to slow it down just so anyone who's watching can like actually see what I'm doing. So like y'all can tell the coverage I have just from the pressed powder, and that's it. So I just broke that off. Oh, thank you, sir. Knick-Knack tried to pick it up for me before I could get to it. Natural tones. I do too. I use natural tones as well. I like them more, I'll use some shimmer every now and then, like on my lid, like I did yesterday in my video. See? Look at that coverage, and that's just from the primer and the pressed powder. What, baby? So we're gonna put that back in there. Okay, so because I use the powder, I'm not going to put a liquid concealer on top of it. It's just personal preference. I could show y'all how to do it though. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. So the Touch Behold, what is it? Mineral Touch Skin Perfecting Concealer. So shake it up like any other liquid product that you have. I'm going to put it on my ring finger. That was probably too much. But I also use it to highlight, so it is what it is. So I'm going to take it and I'm just going to dab it right up underneath my eye like so. On both sides.
Oh, where'd he go? Wait, it was that one. What is the big flat one? Kidding me.
And then you bring it down in a triangle. So you pull it up. So you can tell that the concealer is full coverage.
There we go. There we go. This looks like a fish we have never seen before in this here playthrough. Come on. Ooh, goldfish. Okay.
And it blends out so effortlessly. So I always bring it all the way up into my hairline so that everything is nice and neat. And I'll show you guys why in a minute. So now I am going to use a little beauty bud. Beauty bud. I'm going to use this and Unique sells these as well, and I'm just going to like press that into my skin. YouTube kills me. Dark spots inside my eye. Oh yeah. Yep, this concealer is perfect for concealing anything. You can also, I don't want to hit y'all with too much right now because I'm not actually going to do it, but you can color correct. So if you think of like a color wheel, like when I do my hair, if my hair turns out to be, let's say I bleach it and it turns orange, I would use a blue pigmented shampoo to counteract the orange. It would be the same instance, like it would be the same, what's the word I'm looking for? Same idea when color correcting like a dark spot. So if, what am I trying to say? If you have like a pimple or something and you take your lighter shade like you would up underneath your eye and you put that on a pimple, you're more than likely gonna like accentuate it. If you use say like a darker concealer and then you're gonna use like bronzer on top of it, it would be much more effective to use that than it would to just use any other like your lightest shade, because then you're just gonna be saying, hey, look here, I got a pimple, come check this out. Aw, man, freckles are so cute. But yes, if you wanted to cover up your freckles, then I can help you pick out a concealer that would work really, really well with that as well. Because you don't want your face to be the color, you know, of your neck, and then you have light splotches everywhere covering up freckles. That wouldn't be cute. So I can help you with that as well. So now we're going to use a taper brush because my concealer is dry. Notifications. And I'm going to use the translucent setting powder, and I'm just going to dip it right in. And this technique is called baking. I think of like baking powder when I do that. So we're just going to let that set. And I'm actually going to take some of this and I'm going to put it right here so that it highlights the high points of my face.
No. Yes. You like that?
Whew. It's really not that dusty. I'm just really sensitive. Okay, and while that sets, hey Donnelly, it's a wonderful time for you to join my live when I have like powder all over my face. So now I'm going to use my bronzer, and TC, if you're still watching, this is how I'm going to contour. So I'm going to take my big fluffy brush. Okay, so you could use the taper brush that I just used to bake, or you can use the big fluffy brush that I used for the powder. Oh my gosh, my phone's gonna die. So what I'm gonna do is, you see how high my cheekbones are? This is why I don't contour, because if y'all seen my previous pictures like far away, when I contour, my face looks ridiculous. But I'm gonna show y'all today because you asked for it. So squeeze the brush so it kind of makes it gets smaller. So do that. And you take it and you put it into the little shadow area. Guys, I'm not like, I don't know. I'm learning as I go too. So you take it and you put it here, and I forget what that's called. I don't know, the shadow of your cheek or something. So you take it and you just bring it straight down. So you see, you just do a straight line. You see how like crazy it looks on me? But I love you guys and I'm gonna do it for you. So you do it with the other side as well. You can hold it and squeeze. And just come straight down. Like that. See? So we're baking and we're contouring. So I'm gonna take a little of that off. And then what you do to contour your forehead, because usually when I contour, y'all see me just going crazy and I know exactly where I want everything to be. So when you contour, what you want to do is you want to start over here, because if you start in the middle of your forehead and you're a novice, you're gonna have like a big goop. You're gonna have like a big like problem. So if you do this, okay, so I've squeezed my brush and I've made a shadow. So you put a little more, and then we're just gonna continue to bring it over. You keep it up in the hairline because what you want to do is you want to create that shadow. And then you bring it in. You see how that meets? Y'all, I look crazy right now. So now to contour, if you want your face to look more rounded, then what you do is you squeeze your brush and you bring it down and follow your jawline. So squeeze, I'll do the other side. So squeeze, meet right there at your cheek and bring it down and follow your jawline. So the rule of thumb is a 3. I do not recommend starting in the middle of your forehead like I just said. So what I just showed y'all how I recommend doing it. So you do this first and then you move it up all the way over. Okay, so cheeks, up and over, meet here, and come down. It's really, really simple. So I'm going to add a little bit more to my brush, not very much at all, and I'm going to contour my nose. So I'm going to use this, and I'm going to bring it down just like this. Y'all can see where I had the pressed powder, or the translucent powder, and now I have the bronzer. So I'm just going to kind of bring that down a little bit, and I'm going to blend it out a little bit, like so. And I'm going to do it to the other side as well.
Let's go.
You see how this brought my nose in? And you do a little bit of this, right? And then you want to just kind of like blend it down just a little bit. All right, so we're going to brush all that off of our hand, off of our brush onto our hand. Y'all, this is fun today. It's Monday. And now what we're going to do is we are going to blend everything out. So I'm going to start here. And see, I'm just going to blend it. I'm going to bring it down and blend. You see how that's blending out really, really nicely? Girl, my words are hard today. I don't know if it's Monday, if it's the first of the month or what, but goodness gracious. See? Now look at that. See? It blends all of it together super, super effortlessly. I'm gonna continue to just blend that contour out on my nose. Right? And then we're gonna we're gonna dust off any of the extra translucent powder. Now the powder is already set, so it's gonna continue to keep that bright under eye so you don't have to worry about any of the product transferring. Can't even read things off here. It's Monday! It's Monday! So, if y'all can see now, so now I already have super high cheekbones, but now y'all can really see them pop. You can see that I have a smaller nose. My forehead is not so big. I have a more rounded face. And there you have it. So, let's see now. Is there anything else that you guys want to see? Because I still need to do mascara and set.
Ladies, gentlemen, Onyx. I am here to bring the most vile, terrifying beast to justice. Her.
Hi.
Oh, so if you guys are catching this on replay, please hit #replay and let me know what your favorite part of the video was. Maybe something you didn't know how to do that I can help you get better at. Okay. I think that's it. Because I contoured today, I'm not going to actually like bronze my face up because I look pretty bronzy. So I'm going to set it with the setting spray, this Touch Behold setting spray. So we're going to shake it up. Then we're just going to spray it everywhere. If I could actually hold it to my face. Isn't this fun? Y'all get to see me like mess up all over Facebook Live. But it's a good time. So we're just gonna let that sit. When you visit, I want to make up. Of course. I do makeup all day, every day. That's why I built my business on it. And I didn't even really know how to do makeup. Like, I could like put on foundation, but like I learned, I'm self-taught. Like, I watched videos and I watched other presenters and stuff like that and just practice. It's practice. And I learned how to contour. And I realized I really don't like it that much. But I do like the bronze. Like, I love the beachfront bronzer. This is in Hermosa. And this stuff is really, really good. Like, it's super, super pigmented, but it's not like that orange shimmery kind of color. It's very matte. And I literally use this every day. I use the bronzer and the pressed foundation every day. Let's do some 4D today. I still have a bulk order. I almost dropped that. Y'all. I still have a bulk order open if you guys want any of the mascara or any of the kudos. So we're gonna wiggle and twirl. Wiggle at the base and twirl up. This 4D is so good. That's only one coat. Don't dip it back in the tube. You only need one. Wiggle and twirl. Wiggle and twirl. What are you doing there, Mac? You're being so good. Thank you so much. And you love me? Oh, you're so sweet.
When you gonna be done?
I'm gonna be done in just a minute. I'm talking to my friends. Do you want to say hi? You want to come say hi?
Am I being good?
You are being good. I'm so proud of you guys.
Can I say when I get my ice cream?
You are earning your ice cream. Yes, you are. Give me 1 second and I will absolutely get it for you. So everyone knows my go-to is Epic. Hey, TC said hi, boys. You want to come say hi? They said hi, but they have their faces glued to YouTube right now, which I'm not complaining. Mommy needs some makeup time. So, I don't know if y'all, I'm sure that you guys have seen my posts. Like, I am on it when it comes to my business. My t-shirts, my makeup, everything. Like, I am constantly posting about something because I love this stuff so much. Okay? So, what is going on is there are 3 kits now. So, they launched the other one. Let me see. They have the standard, which they had when I started. And then they have the premium, I think they added last month or the month before. And now they added the new artist kit. The artist kit by far is my favorite. Like, if you are looking for a sweet deal on some makeup, like, that is the one that you need to get. PayPal finances it, so you get like small little itsy bitsy baby payments and you get your full kit right away. So even if you finance it, there's no waiting. And then there's no obligation to sell. Like, you don't have to sell. There's no monthly fees. You get training, a website, you get me. You get all kinds of stuff. If you are a customer of mine, you know how dedicated I am to you. Like, if there is anything that you need, I am down with it. So, if you are on my team, like, just know that I'm going to bring that over and we're going to rock this. This is my passion. And I didn't know anything about makeup when I first started. I just did it. I talked to like hundreds of people. I found the upline that I wanted. Like, my upline is awesome, y'all. She has pushed me into being the presenter that I am and making the money that I am and the potential that I have because I have such a strong support. So, not just her, but like my husband, my family, my friends. I mean, everyone is in this for me as well. And it's not just about purchasing things from your friends who own small businesses. It's just being like, hey, how's your business going today? How are you doing today? It's just a lot of fun. Like, I get to do this every day. I make money on this every day. And it's awesome. So, like I said, there's the 3 kits. PayPal finances them. So, they're all 20% off for the month of July. All of them. If you look on any of my posts or if you look in my stories on Instagram, you'll see everything that you get in these kits, all 3 kits. I highly recommend the artist kit. I really, really do. If you don't want any of that stuff, then you could like pick the premium kit. The premium kit is awesome too. If you're gonna spend the money on something, spend it on the things that you want. Like a $99 opportunity, which I think is now, I'm terrible at math. I'll have to look up the price. But it's 20% off of $99. So, anyway. But these opportunities, like, to build such a successful business on such, like, a low cost is an amazing thing to do. If you were to franchise a business, if you were to, start anything, it took me over $100 to start my t-shirt business. So, and I run both of these. I don't have to answer to anybody. I don't have to do any of that. Like, it's all me. And like I said, I have the support that I need if I do need it. So if you guys have ever thought about joining, now is the time. Now's the time, because you're going to get such a great deal on these kits. So the bulk order, any mascaras that you want, any kind of items, no tax, free shipping. The Kudos is $69. It's the blush of your choice, the either pressed powder or the Liquid Touch foundation, and then the full size rose water. I think it's like 50 mLs. So the rose water itself is really good for sunburn and dry skin. So if you guys want any of that stuff, if you have ever thought about joining my team, go ahead and send me a message and we can get things going. There's no reason. If you have your eyes on a passion or something that you want to do or something that you want to learn, you would put that money towards it, right? So you have me to guide you in the right direction as to what you should or what you want to be doing with your business. So you can tell me what your goals are and I will help you achieve them. Like, I'm not here for me on my team. That's not how that works. I'm here for you guys. So let's build it and let's just do it. So I am going to put on some Coastal Breeze lip butter.
I need your help. Capture this objective. We're on the move.
Yes, I just used that on my lips and my cheeks. I'm going to pat that in like that. Put a little bit on my lids. And that's how you use all of our products. You can use them so many different ways. So if you have any questions, if I talk too much, if I didn't answer any of the questions that you guys have, let me know. And I will personally talk to you about anything that you need. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Like, it is such a wonderful day. It's a beautiful day, and I'm so excited about these opportunities that I can help you guys with. So have a great day.